Hey Ross, sauce it up.
Suicide is not gonna hold me down.
Hey everyone, this video I'm going to show you how to do what you saw in the intro. So, already I have my ident, which you can't do in Davinci Resolve. I'm sorry, but you just can't. I have my clip and my song, which is Switching Sides by Roarin. Also, I have a preset pack for all the effects you need for this video. I'm going to show you how to download it, get them into your project, and the keyframes for it later in this video after I show you how to do the slow-mo part. So yeah, so I have marked the beat right here, so just keep that in mind. And so pretty much now what you're going to want to do is go to the first frame or so where you see you stop zooming out with your gun. Also, keep in mind, this effect, I guess, works better with longer range snipes, so keep that in mind also. And so just add a speed point around when you start zooming out, and then also add a speed point where right before the numbers start popping up, so right when the impact hits, so right before the siphon or right when the siphon happens, one of the two, doesn't really matter. But so now what you're gonna do is go to retime curve, and you're gonna want to click retime speed and unclick retime frame, so you just have retime speed open. Go here, and now what you're gonna do is go to the middle one where you may put the two markers, and drag this arrow down so it's like 20%, 25%. And so now we know that the beat drops right here, so we're gonna just drag this bottom one over so it syncs up with the beat.
Hey Ross.
And so now the audio is not synced anymore, but pretty much what you just want to do is drag the audio. You're gonna want to use sound effects, or just unclip your audio and just cut it so it's synced. And I recommend putting markers so you don't get mixed up. And so I have a marker here when the sound starts for my headshot sound effect, and I have it on the marker there, so it's
sauce it up.
Suicide.
So yeah, there that is. And then pretty much for the shot, if you have a sound effect, or you just cut it out and you want to learn how to sync it again, just pretty much the first frame you see the gun, that's where the sound effect starts. So this is where my shot starts. I have that when I shoot the first bullet of the first frame of the shot comes out. So
hey Ross, sauce it up.
Suicide.
So yeah, I know it looks like 3 FPS or something, I don't know. But pretty much what you're gonna do is go to video, click on your clip first, go to video, and then go to retime and scaling. It might look like this. You can't go down, just click this and it'll open up. Scroll down, retime process, change it to optical flow, and then also motion estimation, project settings, don't change, make it just standard better. And so now what you're going to do is, now just watch it back and it'll look smoother.
Hey Ross, sauce it up.
Suicide.
And I know it doesn't look the best because it's generating frames, it doesn't know what the game actually looks like, but it's better than nothing. Also, if you're having laggy playback, go to playback, timeline proxy, and make it quarter resolution. And so yeah, and so now just to make, I know it looks really bad right now, but what you want to do is on the beat drop, just go 7 frames to the right, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, add a speed point, and then go 3 frames to the right again and add another speed point. 1 2 3, whoops, 1 2 3. And so now you're going to go down here to your retime curve and drag this one all the way up so it's 300%, and then go to the second one and change this to 150% in the retime controls. So now it'll look a little bit better.
Sauce it up.
Suicide.
So that's a little bit off, but what you can do is just drag this bottom one and it'll move it a little bit. So yeah.
Suicide.
So yeah, it looks a little plain now, but once we had like the impacts, it was really good. And also guys, this is me while editing the video. I just realized that this last one you should also make 50% so it's slow motion. So yeah, now I'm going to show you how to download the presets and add them to your project and the keyframes. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to download the presets and add them to your computer. So first off, what you're going to do is go to the Google Drive in the description, and you'll see this. Right click it and download it. I already have it downloaded, so it should go to your downloads, but I just dragged it to my desktop. So here it is. Double click it to open it, and it's going to open Davinci Resolve. By the way, for this, you're going to need Universe plugins, and also you're going to need Davinci Resolve 17. And so I'll have those linked in the description to download. Alright, so then pretty much you're going to see something open, and then you just press OK, and then you'll see something called Tempest presets, so just open that. Alright, so now when you get into a project, you're going to go to master, and you'll see these 3 presets. So these are adjustment clips, and I'm going to show you how you can get them into your project. So pretty much, if you have power bins open, just wait a second. But if you don't, go to view and show power bins, check that. So pretty much now you're going to want to do is make a new bin in your power bins, and then go back to master, and just drag all 3 of these into that bin. And just do that. And so now all 3 of these in your bin, and they'll be in your power bins forever, and they'll be in all your projects automatically. And so now what you can do is just close out of Davinci, and then just press save, I guess. And so now I'm going to show you how to use the effects. Alright, so now once you're back in here, what you're going to do is go to the power bins and just find your 3 effects. So drag the Y impact one, which you're going to need Sapphire plugins for this one. Just drag it in. It might be really laggy, but pretty much just sync this up with your beat, and it'll just have like a Y shape. But I'll show you, if it doesn't have the keyframes, I'll show you the keyframes. So pretty much what you're going to do is at the beginning of the adjustment clip, keyframe amplitude at 1 and Z distort at 1. I don't think you need a keyframe D. No, don't keyframe Z distort. I don't know why that's keyframed. But amplitude at 1, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then bring it back down to 0. And so now the second shake in this, the other shake, the settings at the beginning 400, 0.4, and then Z distort at 9.5, 0.95, and then go to the very end of the clip, and just keyframe them again and bring it the amplitude down to 0.1, and then Z distort to 0.96. That's good. And so now that's the keyframes for that. And so now probably the part you guys all been waiting for, the cool color correction, which is just reddish. I named it. So pretty much you just want to drag this over where you have the slow motion. So right when you start the slow motion is like, so just go back into your retime controls to see where you started it. So I have it right here. Just drag that out. So it doesn't look the cleanest right now. What you can do is go into your Fusion tab, control space, and add a color corrector, and just hit gamma and turn this to 0.75. This will darken it up a little bit, but it makes it look a lot better. And so now go back into the color tab. If you don't like the color, you can change it. So I just changed the hue to change it, but you can change it to like, I don't know, like make it like 30 and it's purple, or 70 or it's green. But from 10 to 0 is where like red and orange. So maybe like 7. So that's like reddish color, but I'm gonna keep it at 10. But if you want it to be like red, I think you can just turn this red output up a little bit. So make this like 1.4, but it's all personal preference. You can change the color to your liking. So yeah.
Hey Ross.
And so also, so it looks cleaner, just drag this, make this fade in, and go a few frames back so it fades in.
Hey Ross.
Yeah, make it fade in so it's.
Hey Ross, sauce it up.
Also guys, just another thing I realized while editing this video, I don't know why it's happening, but pretty much the red effect, it doesn't work if you drag it out from the front. It's like this. It doesn't start until like right where, like right there. I don't know why. So just if this happens, just drag this over and drag the back out, because it works in the back part. Just to let you know that. And then also if you want to just drag this out, then it'll fade, because before it wasn't fading for some reason. I don't know why. So there. That's just a side note, because I don't know why it does that, but yeah, peace. So yeah, so that's good. And now we're gonna just do the warp pre-shake. So this always just makes it look a lot better. So yeah. Also, the reddish one, the red color corrector thing, it has no keyframes, so you just drag it in and it'll work. You just have to change the color to your liking, and maybe add the gamma if you want to, but yeah. But so the warp pre-shake, pretty much what you want to do, you're going to need universe plugins for this. No, not universe, sorry, Sapphire plugins. And pretty much what you're going to do is, at the beginning of it, keyframe the camera shake, the motion scale at 0, and then at the very end, make it like 0.5. And yeah, and so then for the warp magnify, in the middle of the clip, keyframe it at 1, and then at the end, keyframe it like maybe 0.75 is good, so it like warps towards the end. Let's just watch it back.
Hey Ross, sauce it up.
Suicide.
Yeah, so it's really laggy.
Ross.
Yeah, so it looks really good. So if this tutorial helped you, or you enjoyed it in some way, please consider subscribing, and yeah, peace.
Hey Ross, sauce it up.
Suicide is not gonna hold me